Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be telling you guys my opinion of the top 10 open world games of 2015. And before we get into the video, please check out my link to NoScope and consider buying the NoScope glasses with my link. And the glasses are great and they reduce strain to your eyes, and they are not really expensive, like $50, but they have glasses for $20 and so on. Okay, now let's get right into this video. Number 10 is Mad Max. Yeah, and Mad Max, is a single-player, third-person, open-world adventure video game, developed after the movie, the Mad Max that released recently. Well, not recently, I guess 3-4 months back. And the game is primarily focused on open-world car combat racing, like Twisted Metal, and in a sense, but also features on-foot combat similar to the Batman Arkham series. So, the combat's damn good. Vehicles in the game will be heavily customizable and feature many parts to upgrade via collecting scrap found in the world and collected from enemies. Car combat will involve doing enough damage to each car to destroy it or taking out the driver after peeling away enough of the car's armor to get at them. Yeah, and Mad Max is a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. And yeah, number 9 is Need for Speed 2015. It's the 22nd title in the Need for Speed series, developed by Ghost Games in Gothenburg, as well as Criterion Games and Visceral Games, using the Frostbite 3 engine. It features deep customization, authentic urban car culture, and a nocturnal open world, and an immersive plot. The overall focus is on deeper levels of the car culture than any previous Need for Speed title, and it's centered around the player's car. Cars can be altered visually with various components such as body kits, spoilers, paint, altered stances, and sound systems, and it is an overall good game, except for it being always online. And number 8 is Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and this is an action adventure game from a third-person view, and players complete quests, linear scenarios, objectives to progress through the story. And it's not the best Assassin's Creed game, but it's right up there. And the game lets players control two characters, twins, Jacob and Evie Fry. Jacob is, the hot-headed brawler specialized in close combat, while Evie is strong in stealth and relies on her intelligence and wit. The game also introduces new systems to navigate the world. A rope launcher which allows players to rappel up structures or create zip lines between buildings, and carriages which can be piloted or simply occupied by players and can be the setting of fights and parkour chases. Number 7, Batman Arkham Knight. We have the whole city of Gotham to explore and the Batmobile to drive, and more gadgets than ever to enjoy its wish fulfillment of the highest order, letting you do what you want as the game continues to hand you more and more tools to utilize. Oh yeah, and the PC port was shit, absolute garbage. So that's the only reason it's number 7, otherwise it would be higher up in this list. And at number 6 we have Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3 is an open world third-person adventure game, and it's all about explosions. It's set on a fictional Mediterranean island known as Medici, with Rico Rodriguez set as the protagonist. The map size has been confirmed, with 400 square miles or 1000 square kilometers. Just Cause 2's signature features, the grappling hook and parachute, reappear with improved mechanics, and the focus on chaos and exaggerated physics also remain. A new wingsuit, which is permanently equipped by the player, is featured in the game and allows players to glide across the world in a much faster way. And it's an amazing game and I definitely recommend it. Number 5 is GTA 5 for the PC. Yeah, and it's Grand Theft Auto. I'm sure everyone has played GTA, so yeah, enjoy this gameplay. Not much to be said about it. It's just mind-blowing. And at number 4, it's Dying Light. Dying Light is a first-person zombie apocalypse-themed game set in an open world. Players traverse an expansive urban environment overrun by a vicious epidemic, scavenging the world for supplies and crafting weapons to defend against the growing infected population, with a heavy focus on parkour mechanics. Online multiplayer features up to 4 players in the co-op mode. The game is mostly melee-based, with the majority of fighting using melee weapons. There are more than 100 weapons that can be used, and more than 1,000 weapon possibilities when players begin crafting new weapons. And it's zombies and parkour, what could go wrong? Number 3, it's Fallout 4. During Bethesda's E3 conference, it was revealed that the player will be the sole survivor of Vault 111, who emerges 210 years to the time after the Great War. The setting was confirmed to take place in Boston, Massachusetts, and the game features 111,000 lines of dialogue, more than all of the dialogue in Fallout 3 and Elder Scrolls V Skyrim combined. The gameplay is largely similar to that of Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and with the ability to switch from third person to first person view. Additional features are a split piece armor system, base building and dynamic dialogue system, in-depth crafting system which implements every lootable object in the game, and much. And at number 2 is The Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. It is a high fantasy action role playing video game set in an open world environment. Developed by CD Projekt Red, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is more than 30 times larger than previous Witcher games. The Witcher 3 features a massive open world which the player roams mostly freely depending on which part of the story is being played. The game features several locations, and every location has a large number of villages, each with their own economic and social conditions. You can fight crazy monsters, and it's just an overall amazing experience, and it can keep you coming even after 30 plus hours. Number 1 is Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. The Phantom Pain was critically acclaimed upon release, with its gameplay drawing praise for featuring a variety of mechanics and interconnected systems which allow a high degree of player freedom in approaching objectives. While the story drew criticism from a few reviewers for its lack of focus, others acknowledged its emotional power and exploration of mature themes. The game received perfect scores from several publications, including GameSpot and IGN, and was described by critics as the greatest game in the Metal Gear series, and that's why it earns the number 1 spot of my top 10 open world games of 2015. Yeah guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, and subscribe, comment, share my videos.